How's it going, everyone? It's Reversal Trader King. Sad I had to talk about FFIE, give you guys an update here. As you know, it kind of did what I thought it was going to do. It broke this mighty support here, and it's just been going down there. So, as we know, FFIE has not had $1 compliance for quite some time. So, they're gonna have to do a reverse split. It's just something that they have to do. Someone notified me they're gonna do a 1 through 40, which is not as high as I expected. I thought that he would do a 1 for 100. But this is what you get from these kind of companies. Penny stocks are extremely risky. If you don't have a clear plan, they can really burn you, and it's just a sad reality. So I was looking to day trade FFIE in my Discord. As you can see, right in here, I was looking at the day trade, and what an astounding gain for my Discord members here in the day trade alerts, as we went from a low of 27 cents, and we went all the way up to a high of 32. And that's really how I'm playing this, because there really is no swing trading setup, and we're getting something kind of very similar on the 1 minute chart for day trading. As you can see right in here, we look at time distance. We haven't hit the EMA 20. Look what happened here. We're below the bands, and we had this massive move up to correct it, and now we're going back down, and we'll see what we do here. So, as you guys know, I alert all my plays in my Discord. If it's a day trade, this is FFIE is day trading only. I just went through a day trade with SEDG. They had some bad news, and you can see what happened here. We did the same style. Once sellers were drying out, we looked to get it in under here. And what I use is that 1 minute chart. And as you can see, we obviously ignore the first like 20 minutes. We let the 20 minutes go by. Once we have time distance of not hitting the EMA 20, we start looking for it on these lower band touches. And this is where I got in for my Discord members. And you can see right in here, we got in right here. Limit order by SEDG 27.70, taking my gain at 28.95. And what a massive gain. As we got here, went all the way up to 29.25. And that's the purpose of it. And I show you that because that's exactly how I'm playing FFIE. There's no reason to swing trade this thing. There's nothing good about it. And if you guys know my band strategy, you guys know I look for overextensions and oversold patterns. So, and if you're looking at the daily chart, there's not really anything showing anything, as we're not at the lower band here, we're not at the upper band here, and we're completely not have much time distance of the EMA 5. The last video I said we need to wait till we have some time distance on the EMA 5, and now we have 2 candles away from the EMA 5. I've seen way longer. I see better setups. I try to look for that golden number 7. That's like, I love that number, but there's just not really much wiggle room for me to take this trade based on a swing trading strategy. Now, if I'm day trading this, absolutely. As you can see, when you look at the beautiful 15-minute chart here, what a nice, beautiful gain with all the coordinations here. Look at this massive move up. It corrected to the EMA 20, which is your reversion of the mean, and then it's giving us another opportunity, and now it's going up again. So that's literally how to trade this stock. There really isn't no long-term holders. You should be holding this thing. And if you guys want my system and how to accurately get precise buys and sells, you gotta you need to study this system, join the Discord, pay your dues, and understand it, because trading is hard, guys. Over 90% of traders lose, and a lot of people pump for no reason, and there's no reason to pump. I made a video when this stock was way up in this range here, and everyone was going against me. Just, they were like, why would you short FFIE? Because I was like, according to my system, with no bias, this has to correct to the EMA 5. And that's my purple band here. What did it do? It corrected to the EMA 5, and then it goes back up. Well, you better believe it, I'm shorting FFIE again, and what does it do again? It corrects to the EMA 5. Did I think it would go to the EMA 20 right away, which is this light blue band? No, absolutely not. It decided to do that, and it did it after the earnings, and there was plenty of money to be made. Look at the zigzags this does. It's been in a range, and sadly, it broke out of this bottom trend line range we saw here. I was really hoping for the bulls this would hold. As you can see, we broke out, and this thing has done nothing but pain for the Bulls. Yeah, and so it is kind of sad, and there's really nothing else to do, right? Because you had this bottom hits, it kept hitting the bottom, and then we slowly went under. And then not only did we go under this wedge here, we also went under this big support line right in here where we had that initial bounce after earnings. So yeah, a lot of craziness, and that's why it's just not really worth swing trading. It's mainly for the day trading, and if you're risking money that you can't afford to lose, this is just a nightmare of a stock, because all pennies do the same. And anybody that has led you to think this stock is different because of the hype and roaring kitty, it's just not it, guys. Stick to the rules, stick to a system that works, and if it's not a swing trading strategy, then you only day trade this, and that's it. If you guys want to know my swing trading strategy, I use the exponential moving averages, which is the 3 bands. I need time distance away from it. As you can see, we have 2 daily candles away from the EMA 5, so that's 2 daily candles of time distance. I want 7. And then I also want to hit an ATR 4, which is this bottom band here, for a nice entry. And I'm not getting any of that, guys. So, yes, and I will show you, I'll show you some swing trades on FFIE that I did alert right in here. Look at this. Bottom band touch. What has happened? Price hits the EMA 5, the 10, which is the yellow, and then the 20. Massive gains from the lows. And we can keep going and going because this happens, but you got to be patient, guys. You got to understand, patience right in here. Another beautiful system. Guess what? We hit the ATR 4. We're at the bottom band. We had massive time distance of not hitting the EMA 10 and 20. Look at this time distance right here. No touch here, but and no touch of the 10. But guess what happens? We get this nice gain to the EMA 5 and 10. You could definitely take your profits, trail stop it, and you would have definitely got stopped out, but you would have still made a lot of money. And that's what I want to say with this, guys. This is not showing the A+ setup for my strategy. I can't say we have to swing trade this strategy. This is more about small money amount of risk, and if you get the upside, you get the upside. This is more of my day trade strategy. As you can see, we look for the lower time frames at the bottom band, and the same thing. We want time distance, and we want to make sure we haven't hit the EMA. Look at this distance of not hitting the EMA 20. The algos will fill it. It doesn't matter the news. Guess what happens? Algos were like, okay, let's fill it. We go here, and then we go back down, and we'll decide what to do. But this little correction here is what people would love to have. Who wouldn't want to have? Look at this. You're up 2%, 2%, 1%, another percent, 1%, and then 6% in all a matter of 6 minutes. Who would not want a strategy like that? And that's what I teach in my Discord is stuff like this. So you could see the bread and butter and be like, oh, wow, FFIE is a day trade. I'm going to take that. And then we also have swing trades. Swing trades, I took BNED. As you can see, BNED was a solid swing trade. I'll show you what I'm looking for. As you can see, we had time distance of not hitting the exponential moving average of 5. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This was my lucky number 7 of not hitting the EMA 5. Look what happens. 30% right off the bat, and this went to a high of 40%. Take the gain, and guess what? It goes down some more, and I took this trade right in here when it had a very low K value. I'll get through that if you watch all my education videos, but understand that this was a very low K value, and it was due for a pump, and we end the day with 15%. I took the 10%. And look what this happens. Algos will touch the EMA 5. As you can see, it's getting very close. The next day, most likely will touch it. So that's why I want to show you guys. You got to understand the difference between swing trading and day trading. FFIE is not a swing trading strategy that I would take. This is more day trade. Look for smaller time frames, overreaction types of things like this reverse split they're going to have, and then look for that correction up. So you guys know the deal. If you guys want to join the premium Discord, there's going to be a link down below in the YouTube comments below. It'll be pinned. It'll be in my description. It's very easy. I think you guys are going to really like, something that actually works. And I can prove it to you. And like I said, I had this journal here too that you can see all my trades. If you want to know what trades I'm in, look at the RTK journal. It has my swing trades and my day trades. And you can see my wins and losses, and it's well over 95% win ratio. And that's not to brag and say like, oh, I figured figured out the market. I cracked the code. There's no crack in the code. It's all a probability game. It's all risk management. It's all what works and what doesn't. I know this strategy works. I just got to be patient. I got to let the plays come to me. Even though FFIE was down 30% or 15% on the day, a lot of people probably were like, oh, I'm going to buy it. It was down 17%. And then after hours, it goes tumbling down. Guess what happened? My system showed a day trade signal here. And guess what happens? In 5 minutes, you would have made 11% from the lows here. Very massive gains. Who would have taken that? I would have taken the 5 to 10% region. And that's literally how you do it. You compound the gains, right? So yeah, I record all my trades. If anyone says you don't win that much, you can follow my journal, and I promise you, you're going to see this high success rate of this strategy. And that's just to prove to you, it really works. So that's what you're going to get. If you want to join, just click the server shop at the top under reversal trading. You can see that I offer 2 services, swing trading and day and swing trading plus. Day and swing trading plus is definitely recommended because you get access to everything. You get my day trades and swing trades. But if you just like, heck of it, I don't want day trades, you can just do the swing trades. It's whatever comfortable for your budget. But $12 a month will access everything. And if you subscribe on computer, you don't have to pay iOS fee, and it's just that $12. So yeah, do it on computer if you can. But yeah, this is FFIE, the daily chart. It is crazy because I see tons of big YouTubers pumping this, trying to get out of their bags, and I try to keep it real for you guys. If we're above the EMAs, we don't take any position. As you can see, that tends to be a sell-off. If we hit the EMA 10, you need to start taking your position out. As you can see, algos do it perfectly and sells off. And then you have a nice little correction again to make money, and then it sells off. And then it's been just going down, and there's just not much gain because we had the 10 touch. We had the 20 touch over here. To me, there's really no time distance or upside range to make much money on this. So to me, it's a day trading only trade, and you can make lots and lots of money if you decide to do that. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to join the Discord, like I said, I would love to have you in the family. And I will teach you guys a lot of things. And the most important thing is you will be a consistent, profitable trader. I'm not here to make millionaires. I'm here to make traders that last in the market. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe, comment. Let me know how you feel about FFIE, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.